Today, we're going to talk about commitment. We'll talk about discipline. We'll talk about consistency. So usually when I ask all of you, when we do episodes and I say, what's the most important thing to get results? What's the number one thing? What's the number one thing that you should do? Would you agree you say discipline. People say consistency. People say, I say just fucking starting. That's one of the most important things. It's easy to say discipline. It's easy to say consistency, but literally starting comes before all of that. If you don't start, you can't be consistent. There's nothing to be consistent with. You have to start so you can be consistent. You have to start so you can commit. Otherwise, you're just committing to not doing anything. You could be disciplined, but it doesn't matter if you don't start. You have to be disciplined to continue and to perpetuate that consistency and commitment. And a lot of these words cross over. I'm not sitting here going to go through each definition. It's not really important exactly what it means, those words. What it's important to understand is what they represent in the fitness and nutrition game, in life. And you can spread and start thinking about all sorts of different things. But when it comes to getting results, a lot of people just don't start. It's seen from the outside as so challenging. It's so challenging from the outside. If you're not doing a workout program, if you've never exercised before, you see videos of people sweating and lifting and straining. When you start practicing, it hurts and it burns and you feel sore and uncomfortable. I can't understate or overstate enough. I can't overstate enough how quickly that goes away. That initial discomfort of just being sore. Whenever you talk to someone who just started working out, they're like, is it normal to be this sore? I can barely move. It took me 2 weeks. Oh my God, it just hurt. I couldn't even stand up. I guarantee if most of us watching, because most of you work out too, of course, you're watching this podcast. If you're watching this fucking guy, you're training regularly. It's amazing. Like if that experience or that feeling was probably relative to what we normally do, you'd be like, oh, you mean you worked yesterday? You mean you worked out yesterday? You mean you worked out yesterday? You felt, of course you're feeling sore. Of course you're feeling a little bit stiff. You lifted, you broke down muscle tissue, you overloaded your body. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to feel uncomfortable. It's not supposed to cripple you. It's not supposed to put you in a coffin. It's not supposed to be fucking macro trauma, but a lot of people overdo it. That's why you have to be careful with personal trainers and people that I would say it's less common today. I would say because information there's so much information and there's so much good, people like to say terrible fitness stuff online. There's a lot of good stuff. Never has there ever been a time in history where you could see so many people do a squat, for example, or a lunge or you're going to see bad stuff too, but you're going to see a lot of good form too. Like there's a good chance you'll see someone doing it with at least decent form, more often than not. You'll see a lot of dumb, stupid shit, but you'll get the right idea. You can research it quickly. It's at your fingertips. It's not like, I don't know what to do to exercise. It's right there. You have to look for the information. You have to actually put a little effort in and go look and, type it into Google and watch a couple videos and just put action. But again, it comes down to action. It comes down to action. It comes down to that first action. Think about it. All the ideas. I have a book here. Where is it? Maybe it's over there. It's on the ground. I have a book. It's like I don't want to say it's a master book, but it's a book where I keep my ideas and I plan stuff out and I write it out because I like to write. It's nice to type things out. It's nice to have Notepad, but I like to do custom shapes and arrows. And I like it. It matches more of like how my brain thinks on the fly. So I can get information out faster and then I can organize it later. That has so many ideas in there. But what I like about the way that I work is I have ideas, but I put them into play. Or I just eject them. I don't have ideas. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll put that on the side. Yeah, sometimes you sideline an idea, but an idea doesn't mean anything. You could want to exercise. You can want to go to the gym. You can want and you can wish, but it's not going to get you more muscle. It's not going to get you stronger. It's just working. It's the work. It's putting in the effort. It's not going to get you you can think all you want unless you actually execute on that idea. And I still have this card. This is not the card for the day. This is my card. My card. Okay? I have that right here. I have that right here on my computer. Execute more. My card. My card. You know what? Maybe that'll be the card for tomorrow, but stay tuned, okay? You have to execute more. You have to do more stuff. Do more things. What do you think the elimination diet is? And drop it in the comments if you are currently doing or you have done an elimination diet before. And a lot of you have, because a lot of you are Swolenormous X members and you have done the nutrition jumpstart. You've gone through that stuff in the kitchen inside Swolenormous X. And if you want to learn more, swolenormousx.com, but all those links are down below this video or in the description. And most of you probably heard me mention Swolenormous X before. That's all execution. That's literally all execution. Literally all execution. The elimination diet is not conjecture about what you might be eating that might suit you. The elimination diet is not, oh, you might like these foods, or this might work, or I wonder what would happen if you did keto, or I wonder what would happen if you went pescatarian. It walks you through it. It forces you to take action. So when you start inside Swolenormous X, it's like you are already funneled into action. You're funneled into getting shit done. That's how I run. That's the best way to approach it. You're funneled into execution, and you're funneled right into listening to what your body wants, but not listening and letting your body tell you, listening to what it's listen to the reaction to what you're doing. Learning how to pay attention to your body signals, not just intuitive eating, because your microbiome, everything inside your fucking body is off fucking kilter. You got imbalances of bacteria, probably not the ones that you want. You got these sugar pounding bacteria. You have all this junk and fucking crap entering your body, shit food, fast food, soda, junk. You're not exercising. You're just it's like when you have a towel and you wipe the floor. You had a spill on the floor and you wipe it up with water, and the water's dirty. And if you leave the towel on the ground, it's going to smell funky. You get that mold, that kind of nasty gunk. That's what's inside your body. If you're not twisting and wringing shit out, if you're not sweating and moving and twisting, doing yoga and breathing, using your muscles, eating good food's coming in, waste that is necessary is going out. You're drinking plenty of water. You're getting rest. You're fueling, you're refueling, you're breaking down, you're helping it rebuild. So many people just smash. You smash your nervous system. You just exhaust yourself. You don't get sleep. You stress the fuck out of yourself and you never relieve that stress. You don't have physical outputs because you don't move during the day. You punish your body with garbage food going in. If you hear everything that I just said, people are just literally bathing in nuclear waste of life from a health standpoint. They're not exercising, not getting enough sunlight. They're not drinking enough water. They're not bending and moving and twisting. They're barely fucking walking. They're eating crap foods. It's like they're internally stressed. They're externally understressed. It's holy shit. You're literally just putting yourself in a box. Remember how Chinese used to do the foot binding for the women? You're doing life binding. You're binding your whole body. You're just not moving and you're not feeding it right. You're not hydrating it right. What do you think is going to happen? Thanks for watching, fam. Make sure to subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast on YouTube so you can catch the live streams every single day.